everybody, and we are back in Spartan Assault. It's been a little bit since we've been back. We're going to start with Operation Tempered Shield now. Let's see if we can't get through Chapter B and continue on with getting these Covenant defeated. Lieutenant Chandana Pasternak. Well, that is a name that her mother or his mother, you never know. Just going to say they probably didn't like their child. This horizon was just purple and gold. Thousands of Covenant forces as far as the eye can see. Oh my god. Okay, so let's just go ahead and attempt to get in. Okay, see, that's just, 10 times better. So we're gonna be cheap and use the turret. Because why not? And while we're just mowing down people. It's been a few days since we've uploaded a video, especially in the Spartan Assault. It's been a while for Mass Effect as well. After taking some time to weigh out a couple of things in the playthrough, let's play, whatever you want to call them, options. Mass Effect seems just like very too lengthy of a game and too intensive for my computer at the time. I'm working on getting a better computer to where it would be more realistic. However, right now, it seems like games that are shorter in content until I can get, more people to look at the videos and give me some feedback on what they would like. Whether it be horror games, whether it be shooters, whether it be action, whether it be role-playing, whatever it may be. So pretty much the videos y'all are gonna be seeing here in the next little bit will be trying to finish Spartan Assault, which shouldn't take more than a couple days, and then we're gonna upload some WoW videos because I've been an avid WoW player for a long time. And let's see. Yep, we're still trying to stand here. Been a WoW player for a long time, so I'm feeling like y'all would probably get a better enjoyment out of something that I can get enjoyed about and have stuff to talk about and have a little bit of knowledge. And if that's not your cup of tea, that's why I'm trying to have multiple videos that might span different genres. Where, say, if you don't like the RPG element or even this, you can still prevent the cut. Oh, eliminate remaining. Alright, let's go do that for him. Okay, I just want to make sure that when y'all are coming to my channel, that you guys have some options, and it's not just, 2 or 3 playlists or games that are going on. Alright, let's get that killing spree. Alright, see, that was pretty quick. And I don't know if the reason for the short levels and a bunch of other things in that department is, maybe that's why people didn't enjoy the game, because it was pretty quick. I can't complain, it's still a fun game. Let's see. Let's keep on going. Lieutenant Scott Pham. You ever see a Spartan at full sprint? It's unreal. They're here. And they're there. Faster than anything. Well, you are welcome. Reach first group of Wolverines. Could make a Marvel joke. Could make a Red Dawn joke. Not sure which yet. Let's get that shotty. I want the SMGs too. Alright. It's quiet. Too quiet. See, I wish you could jump, but I know that's not that type of game. Uh-oh. Well then. That escalated quickly. And that's a horrible miss. To be fair, all this game proves to me is that the people who created the Spartans, they wanted to make unstoppable killing machines. Because, I mean, we're talking about aliens here that... I mean, to be fair, if aliens like these invaded Earth right now, we would probably take a huge blow, no pun intended, right off the bat, because, I mean, you don't know your enemy, and I'm not entirely sure if, like, who took first step, if they attacked us or we attacked them, but knowing America, well, we would probably attack first. Reach the second group of Wolverines. Alrighty then, I guess I will. Oh my god, get back. I do like the art style of this game. It's very, you know, graphically good. I'm not really sure how to describe it for what it is. I will admit that this is probably the only style game like this that I've played, where it's kind of you looking top down, and it's not like a third-person shooter or anything like that. Whoever's new to the channel, it might look, you know, as if I have not a lot of content, and to be fair, that's very true. You know, the YouTube channel itself, as well as myself, have been around for a while. I just recently started getting the idea, you know, I enjoy playing games, I enjoy talking while I play games to a degree. I also like to hear other people's opinions. So I figured, why not combine them all and go ahead and start uploading videos. It's a good way to put yourself out there, as well as, you know, I like talking to people. I like making a video, putting it out there, hearing other people's opinions, ideas, comments, anything that can, even if it's anything they want to talk about. And that's why I've kind of gotten into the streaming sense as well. Because whenever you say when I stream Terraria, you might have a couple people come in and say, "Oh, I love Terraria." I'll say, "Okay, cool," and then ask them how the day's going. You know, all that kind of stuff. The only thing is, and if anybody's watching, I would give you all this advice. If you decide to start doing YouTube videos and start streaming, I feel like I'm very ignorant in the sense of giving advice. But I'm going to give advice from what I've known and learned in a month or so of trying to stream as well as do YouTube as well as work. Because as an adult, and that's what I get for trying to talk. It actually gets kind of tough sometimes. Well then, I guess we're going to do the first level all over again. I would just recommend starting with a schedule. Me and my friend Enoch, E-N-N-E-C-K, he says, I say Enoch to irritate him, and he loves it. I'm just going to put that out there. But basically, me and him, we sat down, we decided, you know, we want to try to get into some of it, even if it's just for our own enjoyment, entertainment. And ultimately, that's what it needs to come down to. If you don't like doing it, if you want to do this for a job, you need to make sure that you understand there's a good amount of work involved. I can't really talk too much about the work department because pretty much this is my full-time job. For most people that do this and are very successful at it, this almost is their full-time job. Yeah, just start with the schedule. That's the first thing we did. And It's easier said than done. I'll just put it like that. It is so easy to say, well, we're scheduled for this day, but can we do it the next day at a, say, certain time? As long as you can stick to your schedule and have some sort of routine, it makes it so much easier to keep videos and content being pushed out. Even if, say, you want to do just pure YouTube videos. If you want to do daily videos, just make sure you sit down for an hour. All it takes is 30 minutes to an hour a day to get a game, play it, record at the same time. There's plenty of free programs. I'm using OBS, and all you gotta do is record your game. If you want to edit it, all power to you. Find some editing software, put it on YouTube, and just keep doing that daily. And then just another thing is putting yourself out there. If you don't have a lot of social, which at this point this is kind of a stupid question, but I'm sure there are people out there, just because there has to be people that don't have social media accounts. I know plenty of people that don't have them just because they don't see the point of social media. But in this type of environment, if you're wanting to not necessarily get popular, that might be your goal, is to get popular, but get noticed in YouTube or Twitch or any other thing of that sort. What you need to do is get social media, start putting yourself out there to your friends. You might think, oh, my friends are not going to like it, they're kind of nerdy, they're going to think all this and that. That doesn't matter. If you really enjoy it and want to do it, that's all that should matter. Just make the social media and try to kind of keep the same, like, say, for my name is Juggerchuck. And many people ask me, where'd that come from? That's kind of random. And I explained to them, in the days when I played a lot of Call of Duty, I like playing a bunch of zombie modes. So if anybody that's watching this video is aware of, Call of Duty Zombies, you have this drink called Juggernog. And it makes you kind of like a beast. It gives you more health, and you can take more hits from the zombies, and you have less chance of dying. And typically in zombies, what you do is you take the drinks, because there's other drink types. You take them and you chug it. Because ain't nobody got time for that slow drinking. You gotta chug it. So, hence the name Jugger Chug. It was just something I could think of because I needed Xbox Live gamer tag, so I had to make a new account. But just try to make your social media network. Say my Twitter is @_JuggerChug. Same thing with YouTube. You can't get the URL because you have to have certain requirements with YouTube now. You used to be able to just make your own URL. Make a separate Facebook just for it. Whatever suits your needs and desires. But that would be one of the first steps to take to get into the whole YouTube and streaming world. Now, to be fair, I've streamed more than I put up YouTube videos, just because I find the streaming environment and the process to be a little bit more enjoyable than the YouTube part. But I can almost 99% guarantee you that's due to the lack of viewers on the YouTube channel and stuff of that sort. And see how easy it was to do that mission. Please, let's get us the silver. I will take third proudly. Alright, I'm almost halfway done. But basically, all I'm saying is, well, first let's see what Private Rob Peterson says. Plasma pistols weren't the best, but if you charge the shot, you might get lucky and take out a shield in a single shot. Well then, that's great to know. Glad to hear it. Alright, eliminate all elite commanders. Come here, you son of a bitch. Come here. Come here! Take the melee to the back of the head. Uh-oh. Getting a little antsy over here. Alright. No, I definitely ain't got time for that. And a miss. Okay. Looks like everybody's gonna be dying, because I don't really feel like redoing this level over again. And personally, with the YouTube and Twitch or streaming or whatever you want to do in games, if you're taking, recording, and or putting content online, I would recommend having a decent computer. Yes, my computer is decent. I'm sure y'all will notice some kind of frame rate lag, some kind of issues, whatever it may be. Mine is a middle-of-the-road PC, which I'm looking, at different options of upgrading, which in the near future will happen. So hopefully by the time that happens, and producing a little bit better content, I'll get a little bit more viewers. So that's just one of the different things that, if you want to be somebody who's putting content online, you have to look at is your hardware and equipment. It's basically like going to work. If you have, a job where, say, you have to have everything spick and span, everything has to be working, you can't have too many things wrong. Like say with a computer, you have a few rooms here and there that you can lack in, and other things can make up for it, just like in the real world. But if everything's kind of on the low end, somebody who's good at picking apart little details will just tear it apart, and that's not really good for anybody, because if somebody starts tearing apart your stuff that you're working on, if you can't take it as criticism, and some people can't take constructive criticism. There's a difference between criticism and, I'm not going to call it abuse, but a nicer word for the internet, trolling. Because I firmly believe that if everybody can just understand that some people out there are not out for your best interest, and they're out to make themselves feel good, which for some people that means putting them down in many ways, and it's easier to find, I guess, flaws in people in some people than others, and those are the people that usually get the wrath, for lack of a better word. I'm not really entirely sure how we got on that subject, but see, I feel like we're having a connection here, because we're on our about second or third video in the Spartan Assault series. I'm not going to say that you lose any kind of... Oh, and I'm dead. See, this is what happens when you get too involved with your friends, because that's what I consider it right now. I don't feel like knowing what the ace is going to be talking about. Okay. Let's see, we're about 18 minutes in, and that's another thing. You don't want to put content out there that's too long. I know this game's short, so I'm trying to extend it to the best of my abilities. So what we're probably going to do is we're probably going to take a break and end it here. And I'm going to do 10 times better to try to update this content at least every other day. If it's not this content, I'm about to get on WoW, maybe upload another video along with this one of just, my WoW setup, and start maybe level a new character with y'all. But I appreciate y'all looking at the videos, and if you have any comments, please feel free to message me, leave them in the comments. Also, like I said, if anybody has any kind of games they want to see, and I can afford it and I can run it, and I will gladly do it for y'all. But I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.